California. The Bay Area is the location for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson, the foundational pieces, looking to set the tone as they wind up for action. From the Chase Center in San Francisco, Grizzlies, Warriors, the NBA postseason coming up next. Game 6 of the Western Conference Semifinals here. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the two-guard position. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Wiggins, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now here's Jones. Adams with the screen on Curry. Jones drives in. Green with the block.
And there's the standout deal. Green again, excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
Jones against Curry. Thompson outside. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He's fouled off balls on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him get free.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brooks against Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, he was taking 44. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way win.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. 45th pick in the 2017 draft.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through the coach.
And it's Memphis on the break. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies basketball.
Here's Jones. Puts it up off the inbound. And the layup is good.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 6.
Whenever it leaves Clay's hands, you always feel like it's going in. He's that good.
Curry against Jones. To the inside. Puts it up from 7. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Curry. And the pass to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Here's Adams. Pass to Brooks. Here's Bain. Takes it inside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Passes it to Wiggins. Poole on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've come out a lot. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Jones against Curry. Inside. Here's Jackson. Just 3 on the clock, and he sinks the layup.
Yeah, it's all about the hustle. And right there, Jackson showed plenty of it keeping the ball.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So on the floor for Memphis, Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar in at the small forward. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
What a confident shot by Morant. Okay, he gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Back to Curry. There's the screen from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Anderson passes to Morant. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Porter looking it over. They need this. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those. Porter Jr., he's a solid player when he's on the field, Kevin. The problem is staying on the field. He's troubled by injuries.
As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
It's not going to get any easier as he gets older. I mean, he helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. You can just hope he can crack 60 games and then you get the season.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now Brooks Following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. And it's Clark slamming it down.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on his vision.
T-shirt time! Ladies and gentlemen.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in.
All right, fans, that was your Warriors dance team. Make some noise!
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Bain. He's covered by Thompson. Bain passes to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 6. And it's Brooks in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Morant for 3. And they'll get another chance. And Adams kicks to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Shoots over Poole. That one off the back iron and out.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Memphis Grizzlies.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They've got 2 chances to close this one out. Kenny, how much pressure are they under to get it done tonight?
Well, there's always pressure, Ernie, in the playoffs, but this is what you live for. The big moment, the big defensive stop. Well, will they rise to the occasion? That's what you live for.
Well, speak for yourself, Kenny. I live for going 16-1. Thanks, Iverson.
And on that braggadocious note, let's send it to the floor for the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Wiggins is out there with Thompson. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Physical profile that jumps out on the scouting report. Jackson is quite the offensive talent.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Jackson. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here is Brooks following the basket by Stephen Curry. Misses from close range.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Green kicks to Curry. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was a rookie.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Dance team.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Porter subbed in for Jordan Poole. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Williams comes in for Brooks. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
It'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jackson. 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Payton, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Clark, the pass to Morant. To the paint, here's Melton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice and steady so far in the 2nd half. They're 3 for 4.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Payton kicks to Curry. And it's off from 3-point range. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 4-point game.
But because of Looney's strong defensive instinct, he's able to make good reads as a shot blocker.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Melton. Launches a 3. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at the 2 guard. Clock is at 3 and stolen by Wiggins. And here is Curry. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the pass to Morant. Shoots over Curry. Brooks. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall to tie it up. Poole, no good. Memphis leading. Morant, left side. He kicks it to Adams.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Wiggins. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Wiggins to take the lead. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
What toughness from Wiggins. Buckling down and producing when they need it most.
Brooks outside. Adams down low. Covered by Wiggins, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
The ability to put the ball on the deck to get anywhere he needs to go, that's a big advantage for Curry.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
No, he's reading the defense, sensing the opening. He doesn't hesitate.
Now here's Brooks after the miss from Stephen Curry. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing. Outside Curry. Passes it to Poole. Morant against Green. Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Free T-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear it. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
Get up on your feet, make some noise for a free T-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team. Fans, are you ready?
Curry against Jones. Curry attacking. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
When Curry's in the zone, it's trouble. He could end up doing some real damage on the scoreboard.
Time for T-shirts. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Get pumped.
Jones up top, guarded by Curry. Jones looking for an opening. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Yes!
Looking comfortable, taking his shot. Got to respect Jackson's touch from this area to feel the defense.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
Here's Curry, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
On its way from Curry for 2. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there with Looney, and it's Thompson into the small forward position.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Poole. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
Gets them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Morant against Curry. Here's Kuminga. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And the Warriors lead by 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Now here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Bielitsa. Anderson. Curry with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Basket counts, and it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
I just love how fearless Curry is when he gets inside. Doesn't settle for the jump. He goes straight at the D.
Now the loudest and the craziest get free T-shirts. Show us what you got, fans. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors hit team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Thompson comes in for Bielitsa. And Poole subbed in for Payton. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bane comes in for Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Plays with the high level of energy and activity. Jackson's impactful around the rim.
Which loud section is getting free T-shirts tonight?
Brooks checked in for Anderson.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors.
It's stolen.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.
Melton passes to Bane. Brooks against Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis basketball.
Pass to Melton. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. And here are the Warriors now. The lead is 2.
I love seeing Green get out on the break. His vision and ability to break apart a defense.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Brooks dishes to Adams. Here's Bane, guarded by Poole. Got a piece of it, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Timeout Warriors. Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
And it's the Warriors ball. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah, and some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. Capable of getting hot and hurt.
So it gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
A good league gets even better with excellent work in the stretch.
Dance team. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Andrew Wiggins.
Curry with the steal, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Stephen Curry.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And here are the Grizzlies now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it wasn't enough.
And the Golden State Warriors will move on. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference finals never are. I'm sure they're confident right now coming off of this huge win. But, Kevin, they've still got a lot of work to do before they put their hands on any trophy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it. And more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference Semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.